What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, this video, let me turn on my music. This video, I was hoping we would be able to start installing parts, but we can't. We are missing on one thing, and it is the most aggravating and just flat out stupid reason to not be able to install everything. And let me get into that, but first, I got a tank of propane over there and my heater. Let's fire this heater up because my garage is cold. I just realized, I don't know what I did with my lighter. There it is. Like I was saying, most of our parts came in. One of them I opened. They're right over here. You probably already saw them in the beginning. But one of them I already opened because the excitement was just, it was just beyond belief to even see the difference between the old and the new. So, I'll just show you guys. Enough talking. Here it is. So here it is, guys. Here is all but one of the parts. Yeah, and you won't believe which one it is. I'll get into that. But first, right here is our brand new Ford Performance Improvement high flow intake manifold for our new Edge Mustang. Now, I'm going to put some pictures up right here. And as you guys can see, oh my God, the difference is insane compared to these. You know, you look at our old stock one and you look at how short it is, and you look at, look at the runners and look at, how small they are. And then you go over here to this thing and you just think, oh my God, is that even gonna fit in the engine? But it does. Yeah, I already mocked it up and laid it there and it fits perfectly. And so this should, keyword should, be a direct bolt-on. I shouldn't have to modify or do anything. I should be good to go to install this on our car. And the part that I liked, we got some good old stickers to add to our sticker collection up there. I'll ignore the happy birthday balloon. But we got some more stickers to add to the sticker collection up there. I plan on doing something special with all of these stickers. I don't know what yet. Because I have, now I have the Ford Performance one. I got K&N stickers, Moroso stickers, Super Bright LED, Zoomies, which is a store at our mall here in Ohio. I picked up some Hoonigan stickers just because I thought they were cool. BBK stickers, our sponsor, Slick. I have stickers from them. I have Mishimoto stickers in here. I mean, I got it all. So I'm gonna make something cool with it, along with all these engine badges that I've ripped off of cars at junkyards. I had my Hearst equipped emblem. I'll figure something. But in the meantime, they will sit right there with the rest. But that's besides the point. So, like I said, we have our Ford Performance intake manifold. This was actually the very first part to arrive, and I was surprised. I figured this thing would be the last one to arrive, but no, this was actually the first. And so next, over here, yeah, this is the part that is literally holding us back from installing any of this on the car right now, is the fact that when they shipped out the gaskets, they ship them one at a time. So that means right here I have, let me look and see which one this is. Yeah, so I have my driver's side one. My passenger one won't be until tomorrow. And sad enough, I have to work tomorrow. So it's not like I can even record anything tomorrow because I will be working a 12-hour shift. And I'll be making really good money, but it's still gonna suck because our final part to start this build and start putting it back together, I'll be at work when it comes. So I was hoping they'd come today because this came today. And I'll get into that in a second. The next, I was going to record this, but then I realized that this would be pretty pointless footage because there was nothing entertaining that went on. It wasn't even like I drove my truck. I drove the Honda that sometimes you guys see me drive in videos. I drove to Michigan today and I picked up some new injectors for the car. Now these aren't just any injectors. And once again, I've shown you guys this, but I'll show it to you before. Let me show you why I wanted to get new injectors. As you can see, these things are all rusty at the ends. They're very, very dirty. They're older, you know. They're not really in the best of shape. Now, do they work right? Yes. That's why I am gonna keep these things as a spare. I will keep these as backup, just like how I did with my coil packs. In one of the drawers in there, I have the stock coil packs that I pulled off this car and replaced with my Accel super coils. So I will keep these, you know, I'll clean them up and I'll keep them just in case if these injectors are to go bad or go out or, you know, just for emergency purposes. But like I was saying, these aren't just any old, you know, normal injectors. These are Cobra injectors. And if you guys don't know the difference between a Cobra injector and a GT injector, they're pretty much the same. They have the same plug style, the same body style as everything. Only difference is that these things are 24 pounds, if 24-pound injectors. Whereas our GT has 21-pound injectors on it. So that is the only difference. But other than that, they're exactly the same, down to the body style, the size of the O-ring, everything, where it sits. These things will sit right in here with absolutely no issue at all. Now I am gonna clean these up a little bit because like I said, I bought these used and I bought these for a hell of a deal. 24-pound injectors, brand new online, are $300 to $500 depending on what brand you go with. And even if you go on like American Muscle and you look at open box deals, you're still gonna pay well over $100 plus shipping and tax. So I would have either way spent a lot of money. But I picked up a set of 8 here for only $100. Or not $100, I'm sorry. I was thinking of open box deals. $80. I paid $80 in cash for a set of perfectly fine Cobra injectors. The reason the guy was getting rid of them was just because of the fact that he has a Cobra, a New Edge Cobra, and he was just upgrading injectors and didn't need the old ones anymore. So that's why he was selling them. The guy was actually really nice, but there was nothing really to record. There was no interesting content or nothing at all to record driving up to Michigan because it was an hour-and-a-half drive up there. Met with the guy and then talked to him for about 5 minutes, refilled on gas, and then drove back. There was nothing really to document. There was nothing interesting, so I didn't bother to record us driving to Michigan today. But now, the final part. I haven't opened this yet because I got home a little bit ago and when the package showed up, I wasn't home today, so I was up in Michigan. But this right here, the guy shipped them in newspaper. These are new thermostat housing bolts. Now, the moment of truth here is, are they the exact same bolt or are they different? I don't know. I paid $20 for these online, so I'm hoping for the best. They do have bigger washers. Oh, what? I'm gonna get rid of these washers because these washers are a little too big. But if you look, they are a little shorter. Yikes. I actually didn't realize that. They are a little bit shorter, but we will have to make them work because as long as it threads in, which these thread in perfectly fine. Let's test these threads. They thread in perfectly fine. So we are going to use these. I'm going to get rid of this washer because our old thermostat housing bolts didn't have washers. And besides, either way, these things are huge. So I'm going to actually cut these off because they don't go past the threads here, and I don't want to risk messing up the threads. So I'm going to cut these off and we will use these bolts. It is a little shorter, but that shouldn't be an issue considering, I mean, it's barely shorter. It's shorter by maybe 2 threads and then the little stub at the end. So we don't have to worry about that. We should be good. And like I said in the previous video, either way, it's impossible to find those bolts. And like I said, they should work, so everything should be good. You know, but all we're waiting on is our passenger side gasket to get here, and it should get here tomorrow. Once it does, we can take the old sensor out and put it in there, and then we can start putting all this together. I am going to do one final touch on the heads, and from looking at the heads, they don't need to be ported. There's nothing that's sticking over, there's nothing that's blocking it, so we don't need to do that. And I also have looked at here, you know, and I felt along, there is no lip. I mean, this is, you know, some pretty high quality stuff. There's no lip at all. And even same with here. There's no lip at all. There's nothing stopping the airflow. There's nothing. So we don't have to worry about porting our heads. Or not our heads, our manifold. Well, actually, yeah, our heads too. We don't have to worry about porting it because there is not a single snagged edge. There's nothing. So we have absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to that. So I'm not even going to bother buying a head porting kit or buy a head porting kit and put it on. I'm not even going to bother with that because there's really no need. Because I don't know how well you guys can see, but even feeling, you know, right here and stuff, there's no lip at all. I still, however, have to run to a hardware store, whether it's Lowe's or Home Depot, and get an end cap piece so that way I can take this pipe off. But alright guys, that's gonna be all for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry if this video was boring to you guys. I promise that from here on out it's only gonna be getting better. I kind of had to make this video not only as a little bit of a weekly filler, but also just to update you guys on all the parts that I've received and the fact that I'm literally missing a gasket. It's on its way, it's in the mail, just for some reason they didn't ship them together, which makes no sense to me. I figured, you know, they would just ship them together, but for some reason they didn't, you know. But beggars can't be choosers, and especially during a time like this, you know, stuff happens. I'm not too worried about it. But like I was saying, I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like our videos, comment down below if you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see involving the Mustang or my truck or any even future content in general. You know, tips and tricks and suggestions and advice is always welcome down below, guys. You guys are more than welcome to comment down below, you know, with any advice, suggestions, tips, because I'm learning this process of YouTube. I'm still learning. Every single day I learn more and more about this on how to grow channels and how to, you know, I mean, how to everything. I'm still learning. This is all a total learning process. Same with working on cars, you know. Cars is still a learning process for me. I'm not no master technician. I don't know everything about every car. So, you know, me taking apart this stuff on video, it's kind of like a documentation of me learning this stuff, because I've never done this before on New Edge Mustangs. I never have. I never replaced any of these parts. So it's a learning process for me, and it's a learning process for you guys. But enough of me rambling. Have a good night. Like the video, subscribe, share this channel. Let's grow this thing into something amazing. Peace.